Welcome to this short tutorial. Okay, all you have to do is to first plug in your USBMate drive to the USB slot and browse using the Explorer. And there you go. There you'll find a removable disk with the Drive E extension. On a higher operating system, it will be exhibited as a removable disk followed by the drive letter, and on lower operating system like XP, Windows Vista, Windows 98, it will be exhibited as drive underscore followed by the drive letter. Okay, so basically all you have to do is to browse through the contents, and then you'll find the main file, which is the USBMates2014. Okay, the USBMates2014 is the main file right here, and all you have to do is to double click the macro enabled Excel file, and then it will prompt you with a password. This is an extra added feature for the purpose of protecting the programmer's intellectual property right. So the password would be Seafarer's link without the space in between. So that would be Sierra Echo Alpha Foxtrot Alpha Romeo Echo Romeo Sierra Lima India November Kilo, and press the OK button or enter. So you'll have to wait until the file has been fully loaded. Then you will be prompted by the main page. The main page would look like this. Okay, this is the welcome page and the main page. Okay, so there you'll find the specification of the default vessel, which is Shin Zui. Then you'll find the basic informations right here, which you can find on the ship's particular, and the LCG right here, which is as far as I can see, it is measured from the midships. It is reckoned from the midships. Okay, you can find this information on your stability booklet. Okay, together with its hold capacity, tank limit. Okay, so just make sure you encoded the right measurement, including the corresponding sign like minus. Alright, okay, here you have this part right here is for the what we call corrections for your aft and forward perpendicular in the hatch cover, radar mast, forward mast right here. Okay, that's why I made a highlight concerning the measurement of the LCG based on the midship, because there are some vessels which their stability booklet would provide you information coming from the aft perpendicular. Let's say, for example, if you'll click this button right here, the select ship data, you'll find from the drop down list several vessels which are encoded together with the package. Say, for example, we'll find we'll check deep seas right here. Okay, if you'll click this load ship data button, then the USBMate will automatically extract the previously encoded information, and then it will be exhibited on your main page. Okay, let's go back to the what concerns our first topic, which is the LCG right here. You notice that the values are without signs, so it is understood that this information, this measurement comes from the aft perpendicular. So the USBMate program won't be able to read these measurements, so all you have to do is to press this convert button so that it will be reckoned from the midships. Okay, press 1. There you go. Okay, so it is already measured from the midship. So the extra information right below hatch number 7 is not necessary, so all you have to do is to highlight and delete. Okay, there you go. You can also change the value right here to correspond with the hatches that your vessel have. Let's say, for example, if you have a 5-hold vessel, all you have to do is to press 5, then enter. Okay, then there you go. So all you have to do is to delete this information right here. So let's go back. Let's put it back to 7, since the deep seas is a 7-hold bulk carrier. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's go back to the what they call the default vessel, which is a Shin Zui. Okay, let's click Shin Zui. Okay, then load ship data. Alright, okay, so you find there are a lot of things going on while it was being loaded. Okay, one of which is the hydrostatic data, which has an error. Okay, let's go back. Okay, the next thing you have to do is to hide this area right here with the drop down list by clicking the hide save button right here. Okay, click it and it will be hidden. Okay, this will protect your interest. Why? Because sometimes there is a chance that you are loading or discharging, then you're trying to calculate, and you haven't noticed that you have clicked the wrong ship. So it turns out that your calculation all along has been wrongful since the beginning. So just be careful, and once you loaded the concerned ship, your default ship, then you have to hide the save button. Alright, okay, so let's go back to what concerns me. The next that would be the hydrostatic. Here you go. This is what we call the main menu. So you can find several modules here in the main menu. Then you have to click one of which is the hydrostatic. All you have to do is to click, and there you go. It will provide you with the a page that concerns the hydrostatic data. Alright, you see the spike right here. It basically tells you that there's something wrong with the figures on the left corner of your screen. So you have encoded, or it was already encoded by the programmer based on the manual given on board Shin Zui, that these are the figures from the stability booklet. All you have to do is to delete all these zeros right below draft mark 21.0 meters and delete all the way down. Then go back and check out your displacement line right there, and it seems perfect. Okay, it is flawless and perfect. Okay, browse through the TPC, MTC, LCB, LCF, and KM. Alright, okay, so there are again vessels which their information, their specifications was reckoned from the aft perpendicular. So in case of the default vessel Shin Zui, it is already reckoned from the midship, as you can see right here with the LCB and the LCF. Okay, so once, let's say for example, the vessel I loaded a while ago, which is the deep sea, which has their measurements coming from the aft perpendicular, all you have to do is to press this button right here to convert the LCG. Click. Well, it tells me that the distance is already from midship, so there's no need to convert. So everything's perfect here. So again, once you are trying to encode a new ship, all you have to do first is to provide these informations right here. All these informations are concerning your hold capacity, the LCG, tank limit, these basic informations concerning your ship's registry, IMO numbers from your ship's particular, and the also coming from the ship's stability booklet, the corrections on your draft. Okay, so this is the first page that you're going to provide information with. Then input the new ship name here, and then again input the hydrostatic informations on this corner, on the left corner, all the way down, ranging from 0.5 each. Okay, then also the hold capacity, hold number, compartment name, the LCG. Okay, so you notice that the LCG is already reckoned from the midship. Okay, so the binary sign would tell you that it is reckoned forward of the midship right here. Okay, so it's really important that you encoded and correctly all the informations here, because it will not correspond later on with some pages of your program. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Okay, let's go back to the main page. Then once you already inputted your or encoded the information on the main page, the hydrostatic data and the hatch specification on this compartment name here with the LCG that corresponds with it, then you are ready to save your vessel. So let's say, for example, the new ship is Shin-Zui. Okay, all you have to do is to press this button right here, the save ship data. Then you will be provided with this button right here, which is you're going to click in order for you to save the information or the new ship which you already encoded a while ago. Okay, it tells me that the Shin-Zui is already existing, so you have already saved the ship data. Okay, so there's no need to rename it. All right, so okay, let's go with the main topic. So basically, I'll have to guide you throughout the entire system of your USB Mate. Okay, so first thing would be clicking on the main menu. Okay, so this part right here, the save survey button, would exhibit the survey from our previous records. That's it. It's basically simple. Then the trim and stability, which is a company format, which of course tells us almost basic things like its moment and everything right here. Okay, the view ship data. Okay, so once you have already selected your default vessel, you will notice on the ship's database that the highlighted portion on the upper left corner would be the default vessel. It is highlighted by a pinkish red. Then it is always prudent for you to refresh the page. But how? Of course, you have to click on this area right here in the white area near your selected vessels, and you have to scroll left towards displacement 1.0. Okay, so you to find the refresh button. Okay, here you go. This is the refresh button right here. All you have to do is to press once, then everything's okay. Okay, let's go back to menu page. Again, always refresh once you have loaded a new ship. Okay, so let's go back to the menu page, and let's view saved survey. Okay, it appears that it exhibits the survey Shin-Zui 52 right here. The pinkish red mark would indicate the current survey being exhibited on the USB Mate. Okay, so back to the main page and go to the draft survey. Okay, draft survey is composed of 3 modules: the initial survey, the intermediate survey, and the final survey. Okay, so all you have to do is to input your draft readings on fore and aft, then input your specific gravity there, and then the what they call the consumables or the non-cargo weights, non-commercial weights right here. Then you're provided with these informations right here. Okay, Then if you are on your intermediate survey, okay, the same thing, you have to provide this area here with the basic informations, then your non-cargo ways here. If there's nothing much difference, you can always forward this information to final survey. Just click this button right here. Then once you click the final survey module right here, you notice that it was transferred from the intermediate survey module to final survey. So basically all you have to do is to provide again the informations here, then you get the final informations right below the non-cargo weights area. Okay, then you have to press the save survey button. Okay, it tells me that it has a duplicate voyage number. Okay, it doesn't matter. Once you have encoded your own new information, then you can save it by yourself. Okay, let's go back to main menu and let's go to the hydrostatic, which I showed you already a while ago. Again, you have to encode it. This is one of the first things that you have to do in order to encode a new vessel. Okay, let's go to load save survey right here. It basically would ask you to confirm if you're going to load the survey data, which has a file named Shinzo52, and all you have to do is to press yes. Then you are directed to this page so that you have to confirm the informations being exhibited here. Okay, let's go back to main menu. Let's go to loadable. Okay, you'll be prompted with this information from the programmer. It would instruct you to input your weights for fuel consumptions and freshwater productions in absolute value on the appropriate right columns for load back a cargo. Okay, so there you go, lead. Alright, well, this page it concerns cargo intake both at loading and discharging port restrictions. You have the selections here at the topmost part, which is for maximum draft at destination limiting zone and maximum draft at load port. Let's say for example we'll click this one right here. Okay, alright, well, this page calculates the loadable cargo quantity when draft at destination is restricted, and so with the estimated draft on departure as to arrive even keel to your port of destination. Okay, also change in draft due to change in density can also be calculated. All you have to do is to put your specific gravity at loading port right here and specific gravity in destination port. Okay, the loadable quantity will be distributed automatically in proportion to your hold capacity. When changes made for stowage factor, the required loadable quantity is given also at 100%, so you can change your stowage factor right there. Okay, we'll press this calculate button right here so that we will be provided with a few details here. Okay. Alright, if a draft restriction is at loading port, treat density same as destination, and the consumption production column no entries shall be made. Thus, departure draft resulted to even keel. Okay, here is the cargo distribution in proportion with hold capacity, and the column highlighted with yellow is the stowage factor, where it can be changed anytime as required. Okay, so when draft is restricted to discharging port, you have to consider fuel oil consumption allowance as to leave more cargo. So all you have to do is to, let's say for example, if you're going to sail from Tubarão, Brazil, going to Kure, Japan, you have to compute your fuel consumption, and you have to put it right here, this area here. And then if there is an intermediate bunkering between two ports, let's say for example from Tubarão to Kure, you would rather take bunkers at Singapore. It doesn't matter if you're passing from Sunda or Malacca, it doesn't matter, as long as you input the expected fuel intake on that particular intermediate bunkering right here, then press this calculate button, and this information will be provided right over here. Okay, so once you put your maximum draft at the discharging port, which is the Kure, Japan, you will be provided with the required draft on departure right here to arrive even keel at Kure, at your port of destination, when an appropriate amount of fuel oil has been given. Alright, so a while ago I told you to be careful when inputting information on your tank data on this page right here. Yeah, you have to be careful with regards to your tank data here, so that when you go here, you can you won't have an error in computing with the given information. Let's say, for example, if the tank is wrong, all you have to do is to press the column of concern, and you have to click the drop down list, and you have to choose the corresponding tank which is correct to your what do you call this, to your calculation right here. Okay, so basically, if tanks is not correct, you will have erroneous calculation. So again, if the value here is wrongful, all you have to do is double check this area right here and find the corresponding correct tank. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Let's go to the trimming by LCG. Okay, this is a very good page concerning your trimming. Okay, especially when you are trimming between two holes. Okay, there are two options for trimming cargo between holes. All you have to do is to locate the appropriate hatches, the cargo compartments here. Okay, let's say, for example, we chosen cargo hold number 2 and 8. Okay, first is the trimming balance to go by draft. Okay, where you are going to select desired holds and enter the required trim and maximum sailing draft. Okay, here's the area where you will input the maximum sailing draft, the target draft, which is corrected already. Okay, let's say, for example, you have to change it to let's say 17.45, 17.45. Okay, press enter. Then you'll see that you are being provided with the balance to go by draft. And once the figure is given here, it is automatically transferred right here, which is well, it is a correct value to concerning your the cargo to be loaded on both hatches. Okay, you can also alter your required trim right here. Okay, let's say, for example, if you are going to load 4588 with your balance to go by draft, and the vessel is what we have here is sagging, and let's say, let's change the draft, the target draft right here to 17.10. okay, please load more weight for trimming. Okay, let's put it back to 17.45. okay, there you go. Okay, then the surveyor would rather consider your let's say, for example, if your vessel is hugging, then the cargo surveyor will consider your hugging and add more figures on your cargo, and the cargo surveyor would tend to load you with figures 4600. You can override this area right here by inputting new numbers here. Okay, press enter and click on option quantity. Then you'll find that the cargo, the 4,600 metric tons, is distributed on your concerned holds. Okay, if there is a chance that your owner does not conform with the cargo surveyor's consideration, then you can always go back to the balance to go by draft. Alright, so that's it. So let's go back to the main page, main menu, and let's click the large and moderate weights. Again, you have to carefully encode the correct information concerning your tank data and cargo hatches right here. You have to. Alright, okay. Well, this is a very useful page concerning loading large and moderate weights. Okay, the tank data with corresponding LCG, both distances aft perpendicular and amidship. Right here, LCG measured from aft perpendicular can be entered directly, but only have to convert by hitting the convert button right here. Okay, so basically, if you're going to update your vessel with the new information, if you're loading, all you have to do is to input the value here. Then you are provided with the new draft right here. Okay, let's say for example, if you input your current reading right here, then you change the density informations right here, and you input the weights, then you are provided with your new draft right here. Okay, and then this part right here would exhibit your moments, so you don't have to calculate manually anymore. You'll have to rely, not fully, but you have to rely with your USBMate, because your USBMate will do it for you. Alright, let's go back to the main page. Let's go back to the main menu and trimming by trim table. Okay, so this page right here is very useful when you are trimming with 3 holes. Okay, this page right here is very important in trimming calculations when vessel's deflection becomes hugging. Therefore, a certain amount of cargo to be loaded at the middle of the hold as to minimize the vessel's hugging. Okay, so in case of the default vessel Shinzui, we are provided with the cargo hold number 5 right here, but of course we can also modify the information right here as to which pleases us. Okay, then when the page selected, the interim draft and the cargo balance will be shifted automatically. As you select the calculate button, above 60% of the remaining cargo will be placed automatically in the middle hold. Okay, and the remaining balance to be distributed towards the fore and aft holds respectively, taking accounts with your desired trim. The quarter mean outlook after loading cargo balance is also reflected, as you can see on the page. In addition, you can make your own trim table at any time, but any required draft as above the draft given at midships. Okay, alright, let's go back to the main menu and let's go to these modules right here. Okay, if you're going to click the Airdrop, you are being provided with this information right here, which you already encoded on the main page. Okay, here you go, but you can always alter the information right here. Let's say for example, you change these to 26. Okay, so you see these portion right here has changed, but once you have accidentally changed the information right here, you can always click the airdrop to update. Okay, so it's very self-explanatory. Let's go back to the main page again and go to the trim table. Okay, here's your trimming table. Okay, so if you already have the basic knowledge on trim and stability, there's no need to ponder on this. Let's go to the auto trim. This page is very useful for auto trimming. Okay, go to main menu, go to survey report. Okay, this is a basic format for draft survey report, which you can also provide the surveyor with, or if the company has no particular form, so you can use this. Okay, let's go to the conversion. Okay, so this is the conversion page right here. This is a very useful page in terms of cargo conversion. Okay, let's go to the main page for storage factor conversion. Okay, let's go to the main page and go to main menu and go to load line zone. In case you have forgotten where you place your load line zone poster on the ship's office, you can always find it here conveniently together with your USBMate program. Okay, go to the print form. Here is a print form to the default vessel Shinzui as provided with its operator. Okay, this is a very good form in terms of manual calculation. If you would tend to calculate manually, you will be guided with this information right here. It's quite good. Okay, go to the main page, back to the main menu. Okay, and go to the breakdown. There you have it, the cargo breakdown right here. Alright, you can choose the button between intermediate and final right here. Okay, let's go to the main page again. Alright, so other pages which I showed you a while ago are very self-explanatory. Well, any inquiry pertaining to program operation, you may contact the programmer with their through their secretariat office. The information will be provided with you together with your package. Well, again, the most important task to do is to make entry on the page data, which is right here, the tank data, which is right here, then the hydrostatic data right here. Okay, once you have all the data supplied, then click the left arrow right here and save. Okay, so again, that would be it. So once you have already acquired this information and you have applied it with your USBMate, then you are ready. So thank you again for patronizing a true Filipino ingenuity through the person of Captain Juarez. Okay, thank you for purchasing USBMate. Have a good day. Goodbye.